Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Crypto Corner with myself, OJ, crypto analyst and investor for the last 8 years. Now today I'm doing a setting up step-by-step guide on how to set up and how to use your Ellipal Titan 2.0 wallet, hardware wallet. Also, I have a giveaway which I announced in my previous video. In the last episode I reviewed the Titan 2.0 BTC only edition, and before that I already did a review on the Titan 2.0. So today I'm going to pick a winner at the end of the video, and now I'm going to show you step by step how to use this wallet. I'm going to leave timestamps below this video so you can use this to jump back and forth if you need to. The first thing that you will need is to download the application, the mobile phone application, so that you can navigate this device, because you will be navigating it via QR codes with a mobile phone application. The device is completely air-gapped, as you know from my review. By the way, if you have not seen my reviews, you can check them for whichever device you want. I will drop the links in the description below. The app, by the way, had a recent upgrade introducing some improvements like optimized Ethereum address format to ensure consistency between the app and the hardware wallet display. The app now supports native SegWit addresses for Bitcoin and Litecoin. Also, the process of creating and importing accounts has been made easier. They upgraded the signing method for XRP, Litecoin and Bitcoin. You can manage up to 5 mnemonic phrase accounts per code wallet, and by default the app will display all accounts generated by the same mnemonic phrase with different passphrase combinations. And they fixed some known bugs too, so it's all great. I'm very happy with the user experience overall, and I'm gonna show you how to set it up step by step. Alright, now let's start the process. I will be doing the setting up of the device first, then I will go into the app here and I will connect the device to the app so that I can navigate it. So the first step would be just to use the device. If your battery is not charged enough, you will need the charger as well. This is the charger. You connect the cable here and then you just plug this device into the charger. I've already done enough. I don't really need the battery to be completely full. This is good enough for me. So let's start with selecting the language, and from here I can download the mobile app. I already did that, but if you haven't, you can scan this QR code and download the app on your phone. I'm gonna start with create account. I'm gonna give it a name that will be test, and a password which will be, I'm gonna use really simple password, but I don't recommend that you do that. 8 characters is what we need, so let's continue 6, 7, 8, and that should be enough. Let's repeat it. Okay, and here I actually have a choice between general addresses or SegWit, and SegWit is what I want to use because it's cheaper transactions, and there is a passphrase which is an optional thing. I will use that for my own device, but just here for the tutorial I will skip this because it means I will have one less thing to be going through when I'm doing transactions and stuff. But passphrase, this is an extra security, so I would say do that, don't skip it. Okay, now the account is created. I will need to back up my seed phrase, and it will ask me to write it down. Then it will ask me to confirm certain words. So for that reason, I will have to write it down, even though I'm only doing this as a test, and I will not be using that seed phrase after that. Alright, so I have a pen and paper ready. And here I need to just confirm that I am aware of these steps. This here is alerting me how important it is to keep the seed phrase and not lose it, because this is how I can lose my accounts if I don't have access to the seed phrase. Also, it is alerting me that the seed phrase is not going to be stored or exported from Ellipal. This is important because Ledger recently introduced a feature where they can export the seed phrase from your device, and this is not what we want. So this is a good thing here. And also I'm confirming that I'm going to back it up right now in a safe place without cameras. Let's write down these words. Okay, now this is done. Let's move on to the next step. And right now I will need to fill in here a few blanks. There are a few blank spaces. I will need to select the correct words that go into these blank spaces. So I'm not asked to confirm every word, but only a few of them. So in this case, it's the second word, and the second word is inject. So I'm going to select this one here. Then I need to confirm the fourth word, which is cricket, this one. Then I have to confirm word number 11, which is body, and word number 12, which is shift. Then I have to confirm word number 21, which is exile, and the last word, which is word. Okay, let's verify. Now the next thing that I want to do is check if I have the latest firmware upgrade. My current version seems to be 3.9.0. Here on the website, I'm going to go to update and see this one, download update file. This is actually showing me that the latest firmware is 3.12.1. So I definitely need to upgrade that firmware. And for that, I'm going to insert the micro SD card that came with this device. As you probably noticed in the box, you had this micro SD card. This is what I'm going to insert in my computer now, and I'm going to do the upgrade. The first thing, and this is actually a very useful tutorial, you can follow the steps here. The first thing is obviously to check your version, and if you see that you have to upgrade, you will go here. Now you can use a different micro SD card rather than the one that was provided, but if you do that, it has to be FAT32 formatted. So make sure that your card is actually FAT32. Let me go here to properties, and I can see that this is FAT32. If it wasn't, then I have to go to format card, which is the right click here, format, and here I can select whether I want it to be FAT32 or NTFC or whatever else, but FAT32 is what we have to work with. Now I'm going to close this because I don't need to format it. And the card is empty. You want to keep it empty. You want only the installation file, this upgrade file, to be on that card so that we don't really confuse the device. We don't mess up with the firmware. All right, now let's download this. I'm going to keep the name, everything as it is by default. I'm not changing anything. We can see the file here. It is a zip file. And here it actually tells me not to change anything, including unzipping. So I would just leave it zipped. I'm not going to unzip. I'm not going to change the name, nothing. I'm going to keep it exactly as it was. And then we can continue with the device. So let me take out the card. All right, now this is done. I'm going to insert the card into the slot here. As you noticed, this is connected, because if this is not connected, it's not actually going to work. So let's insert the card, and I need to push until I hear a click. I don't know if you heard it, it was a really light click. Now this here light needs to turn blue. If it's not blue, then it's not reading the card. If this is not turning blue, you might want to just take out the card, insert it again, like try it a few times. This is the third attempt, because the first time I tried, it was just staying green. So I don't know why it was that, but right now that it's blue, I guess this is ready already. Now let's go here to update. And it's already read the file, which is great. If it's not reading the file, it's gonna give you a message that there's an error or something that you have to try again. Okay, now let's start the update. As you can see, the light is actually blinking quite fast. This is indicating that it's working right now. Alright, now the system is going through a reboot. I'm going to wait a little bit more. Again, I'm going to speed it up so that you don't have to wait through the whole process. It says here that it can take up to 5 minutes. Okay, and I'm getting a message saying updated successfully. Let's click the OK. So this is done now. Okay, so now I'm going to remove this charger. I don't really need it. And the next thing to do will be to pair it to my app on my mobile phone. So let's open the app. I already downloaded it. And here I'm going to this step, connect to Code Wallet. Now I need to enable here the camera so that it can actually take screenshots. And here, as you saw, I'm just clicking on this little icon in the corner and it's going to display the QR code. I'm scanning it. It says some functions will be affected when the Code Wallet version is outdated. Please make sure that you have the latest version. I don't need this to be reminded again, I understand, and I just did the upgrade anyway. So this is how it works. Now there are about 30 of these different QR codes. At the bottom, this here in red is actually telling me which pages are yet to be scanned. In my case, I need to scan page number 16 and page number 26. Okay, 26 has just been scanned. Now I'll have to wait for all of this to go again to get page number 16. And there we go. Okay, I'm prompted. Here you can manage and view the wallet accounts that you added. Let's just confirm. And let's click here. I can see here my account. There's nothing really else. It's called test because this is what I named it. And here I can choose whether I want to, transfer some money right now. And in order to receive money, all I need to do is click here, receive, and select the coin that I need to receive. Let's say if I want to do a test, I can perhaps do a test with BNB just because it's quick and cheap to transact. And this is now my wallet. I can scan this QR code if I'm doing it myself, or if I have to send it to someone, I can just copy from here. And this wallet address I need to send to whoever has to send me money. So this is the first thing that you need to do. Of course, when you have the money in one of your wallets and you want to make a transaction, you want to send that to someone else, you will hit here, send, and you will input the address. What else can we do? We can do a coin swap, which is going to be handled by this app, which is great because it means that if you already have, let's say, Bitcoin, and now Ethereum starts moving and you really want to swap your Bitcoin into Ethereum, maybe some of it, not all of it, but you can do that straight away. Or you can do it with any other coin as well. You can swap Bitcoin maybe for Solana, or perhaps you want to get some Dogecoin, or maybe you want some polkadot or Matic or Atom or HBAR, Theta, any of these tokens. This is what you can do. Or maybe you have one of these tokens and you want to swap it for Bitcoin. You can do that as well. You just have to change this here. And now I'm going to select, let's say that up until now, I had a lot of Cardano, ADA, and I want to swap it for Bitcoin. This is what I'm going to do. It really depends on what kind of coins you're holding. Alright, now I want to make a quick transaction here. I'm going to use BNB, and it's BNB on Binance Smart Chain, not Legacy. So as you see here, I have two BNB tokens. I'm going to select this one because this is Binance Smart Chain, and I'm going to get my wallet address. Now here in my Trust wallet, I'm going to go send. I'm going to scan the QR code so that I can get the address rather than having to copy and paste it. All right. The address is here. Let's select 0.05 Okay, and the transaction is done. Now let me go into the wallet. Actually, let me go on the app. This is why I'm using BNB, just because it's really quick and it's a very small fee, so I can do this for the test very easily. All right, now from here, I want to send this back into my Trust wallet because I want to show you how I'm initiating the transaction with this wallet, right? So let me first pick up my wallet address, and I can't really scan it. So now I'm going to, this is BNB Smart Chain. Here is the option to send. I'm going here. By the way, just to remind you again, here you also have the wallet address. When you click receive, it's going to display your wallet address. So you can do that even when you don't have the device with you. All right. But let's go and send this BNB now back into my Trust wallet. So I'm choosing send. And here I'm going to paste the address that I just copied. Here I'm going to select all of the amount, maximum. I'm going to make sure that this is on. Okay, let's submit. Now I need to scan this QR code with my device so that I can approve this transaction. And so here on the device, I'm going to select sign on the correct chain, and I need to enter my password, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Confirming. And now the camera is open. I need to scan this QR code. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, the QR code that I'm seeing on the device, I have to scan it with the application. So here I'm going to click on this. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. The transaction has been submitted. I can click here to complete. And I'll probably have to wait for a few seconds, and it will be sent out. Let's go back here, close this. I don't really need the device at this point. Now I'm only working with the application. And if I go back and refresh, I can see that now my balance is on 0. Now let's go into my Trust wallet and see if I received it here. Let's refresh this. And yes, it came back. Perfect. All right, well, this is it. This is the process. It is the same process for the Bitcoin only or the multi-coin edition. It's really simple, as you can see. I know that the QR codes at first, the scanning of QR codes back and forth might seem a little complicated, especially to someone who is new to crypto as well. But if you try it a couple of times, you get the knack of it, and it's very simple after that. It's very easy. It's very straightforward, and definitely air-gapped for me is much safer than any of the other options with like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connectivity. Even though I am using some of those wallets as well, I'm actually using around 12, I think at this point it's probably 14 devices altogether. A lot of these devices I set up with the same accounts so that I can manage the same account with 2 or 3 different devices, and I have them spread around different houses that I own. This is just for me so that if I lose one device, or if it malfunctions, or if it gets stolen or something, I can still use another device with the same account right away. But you can do that even with one wallet. If you have one device, you can have multiple accounts on one device, and also later down the line, if your device malfunctions, you can just buy another one and set it up with the same accounts. You need the same seed phrase, of course, so make sure to protect your seed phrase. This is far more important. You can lose the device, it can break, it can get stolen, but if you have your seed phrase, you can always sync it with another device and access all of your coins, all of your accounts. You cannot do that if you lose your seed phrase. So make sure to get metal plates or whatever you want. I'm using metal plates, and you can find some links in the description below. I've written a lot of articles and blogs about the ones that I'm using, and I've reviewed them as well, so you can check the ones that I'm using if you want to get metal plates. For me, this is the most secure way to protect your seed phrase, but of course it's up to you how you do it. Now let's move on to the giveaway. In my previous episode, I announced this brand new Titan 2.0 device up for grabs, and I asked you to let me know what do you like about it from my review, which features or functions do you find most helpful to you, and why do you actually want this device. And you didn't disappoint. I got lots of great comments, and this is the one that actually caught my attention, and I did say that the winner will be the one that catches my eye. So this is the comment. Love the brand and also the look and the features of this particular device. Air-gapped device has been on my must-buy list for a while, but I'm buying satoshis with anything I manage to save. So no funds available. Air-gapped and safety wrapped, keeping all my satoshis securely trapped. I like the rhyme here. So of course, this is the one that made a lasting impression on me, and this is what I asked for. Of course, I would love for everyone to be a winner, but I only have this one device, guys, that Ellipal were kind enough to provide, so I can only have one winner. So congrats, PapaTac88. You are the winner of this Ellipal device. I will get in touch, I will send it to you. Now, thanks to everyone else who left comments, and sorry guys that you couldn't be the winners this time, but there will be more giveaways, so stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting a new video. As you see, I don't really spam you with videos. I'm not posting every day or 3 times a day or anything like that. I'm posting when there is something interesting to say. I have a lot of great alpha coming your way, a lot of new tokens to discuss, and a lot of technical analysis now that we are finally picking up in this market cycle. And of course, I will let you know when I'm updating my portfolio, when I'm changing the tokens that I'm holding, because I see in the comments that you are guys asking me a lot about these things. All of this is coming, so definitely stay tuned. And again, congratulations for winning this device, and to the future winners, make sure that you're watching my videos and you catch the next giveaway. This is everything from me. Now I'm off, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.